What is the status of our KvK now? I have gone to 102, 912, 622 million power. We've finally reached the 100 million club as we got into KvK as we have promised. Now, our current power is 63 million and we've dropped a lot of, power in here. We've got about 14.7 million deads of total. And when we look into our Hall of the Heroes, we have 4.6 million troops that are dead. Now, currently, I don't really have anything that is, full march anymore. I guess I have for archers, but not very much anymore. I can't even use multiple boost in here and multiple trips on the field. I've got still 215 in here that are slightly wounded. So we also have some hospitals as well, 302k troops in the hospital. So we're still waiting for that. And then we're going to be, we're just continuously trying to contribute in here in the defending as much as what we can do now. We're more onto the defensive side lately. We have been going onto the offense. But right now, really, we're trying to contribute as much as we can on defending. And as you can see, we've got very, very low troops now in here. We're defending with multiple units inside. And I'm going to refresh these so we can bring in more troops to defend. So for now, we have a defense in here. And as you can see, they have already pushed inside our past 5 in here. They've gotten in. And there's really no safe area for us except going back into the starting zone. Now, you're probably watching this video and you're wondering, why are we still fighting in here? So, majority of you guys who have been following us, this is the before the happening of the aftermath of the fortress being deleted. So, this is, actually, I was supposed to upload this a couple days ago, but I was just too hectic and we're publishing a bunch of different videos. There's so many wars, there's so many contents that we weren't even able to publish yet, and majority of them will probably be lost. But as you can see in here, I was still bubbled at this time, and I could not get into, to port because I was blocking the position. And during this time, what I was trying to do is I'm trying to hop into different cities, and I'm trying to get in and try to help and defend, and getting into all of these flags. We were constantly being rallied, and there will be down times where we're the one who is doing the rally. And oh my God, look at this! It's very annoying. This verification rewards, man. So constantly joining rallies. We know the name here for the alliance was Fight Till Zero, and we're doing that. When the leadership in the 1412 said something like this from Shinchi 42, we gotta give it all. We gave a lot in here. We've got a lot of casualties. You know what? A lot of fun because there's so much content. And for being a YouTuber, having contents is just amazing, and that's something that I'm looking forward to. So this insane rallies in here. Wow, take a look into the reports in here. Samuk AK-47, tremendous efforts in defending structures because he's relentless there. And another thing is that his defense are very good, right? His defense are positive trades, which I love. I don't mind dropping in my troops there. Look at that, positive trades again. We are kind of outnumbered. We are kind of put into our heels, but the trades that we're getting per rallies were very, very good. All right. It's hard to fight with many kingdoms, many alliances. It's definitely the numbers game really plays a big factor. Even though 1412 have a lot of whales, eventually you do get overwhelmed by the sheer forces of amount of players. But honestly, this is one of the best, I would say one of the best KvKs that I have ever participated in. The war is insane. 1412 mentality is totally different mentality that I have ever been in any kingdom. It's almost like they're crazy. They're crazy. The leadership, they're crazy. They're bold. They're crazy in a good way. All right, crazy in a good way. They want to be known. They want to be in the spotlight. We came in here from 1382, but the bold move of the leadership taking on many kingdoms at once is absolutely something that many kingdoms would probably not do. Majority of the kingdom would probably be into the safer zone. Hey, let's pair up with some of the blah blah blah. Let's get more teams in us. Let's just stack us, be really strong. What they've done in here, they've taken a massive challenge. A lot of people said that this is an easy KvK for 1412 or 1401. It's not. It's a challenging KvK. Nothing in this KvK was easy. What I see here, it's a very challenging, competitive KvK. That's all I got to say with this KvK, and it was absolutely fun. It gave us so many contents and such a historic KvK for every participant. Whether we are in different kingdoms, whether we're different camps, whether you're my ally, whether you're my opponent, I have massive respect for every single one of you guys to be able to show up. For those people who continuously fought, gave their troops out, block teleport spots, strategy, creativity on how to get an edge, on the battlefield, get an edge into territory, get an edge on anything in this KvK is absolutely insane. Those players who send resources as well to support fighters, again, these guys have such a great value to the kingdoms, whether or not they are in the other opponent kingdom or in our kingdom or in our allies kingdom. They serve such a huge purpose. As you can see in here, my goal right now is that I am just trying to focused on defending structures, because there's no way I could fight anymore with a 64 million power. There's barely any troops that I have that can fill up like a full march in here. That I think the archers can still do 1 or 2 march with this situation, but I still have siege. I haven't really dumped my siege. I mean, I'm kind of reluctant to dump my siege for some reason. This KvK, I would rather dump all my main troops, infantry, calves, archers than my siege, because the trades are better when you're doing it that way. So at the last resort, then I will do a very last resort. Then that's the time that I will do a siege. But you can see here, pretty decent report. That was a Philip Morris report. So man, so okay, I think this time we're going on offense. So there's a bunch of different positions for us in here, right? One will be like in the defense, and then the next thing will be on offense. It was a cat and mouse game. We're like, okay, they're asleep. Okay, now we go. Now we go to sleep. Now, okay, now they're coming. So here's one other thing when 1412. What's the plan, right? Here's the plan in the next KvK coming up. In the next KvK, I believe, I've kind of chat with them, not an official statement, but I believe they want to open up and recruit more players. So once ready, you guys can always reach out to the leadership, but this is not an official statement. But I will definitely help them if they're interested, if they ask for my help to create a recruitment video so we can spread the word. I'm definitely eager to do it for the kingdom. They have nothing but nice to me, so I have nothing but gratitude for 1412. Truly, I have truly an amazing kingdom, very supportive. One thing, the key factor that I find in this kingdom is that the maturity level of the players. I can't say every players because there's always immaturity, but for the time that I'm logged on and for the times that I've seen stuff happen within this KvK, just noticing that leadership, I've never seen or heard from them that they blame or they talk crap about anybody in the kingdom. Typically, with my previous kingdoms, I have seen. I'm sure you guys let me know what type of kingdom you're in. Have you guys heard anything bad from your leadership saying, "Oh man, this guy, man, he sucks, man. No, this guy don't do stuff, man. This guy is blah blah blah," something like that. But no, I did not hear that from leadership. Not in chats. I read some of the Arabic ones and I do translate them, but I have not seen it here. or either I've missed it. But honestly, the level of respect that they have for the fighters, you know, it's good. Mistakes happen, and they know it, and you know they don't blame anybody for any mistakes in here, and they just know how to move on, move forward. Here's another rally in here. Is a bit laggy for some reason. The reason why it's laggy is not because of BlueStacks, by the way. We're using BlueStacks as our emulator. This is laggy because I'm also using a multi-instance, so my RAM for my computer, unable to process this too much in here. But yeah, there's like, wow, intense lag there. So I think I was playing like Infinite Galaxy during that time too. I'm trying to do two things at once, or either I was like trying to edit some videos there. But as you can see, you know, it's like, I mean, insane. So right away, we're just dubbing this. Insane amount of fighting. You know, when you're using BlueStacks, you can also decrease the memory, the allocation of memory by using BlueStacks 5. So right now, I don't know what memory I'm allocating. I think I'm using like 4 gig RAM or something. I think it's RAM. I'm not really good with the computer. Yeah, it says, actually I'm on high. So it's 4 gig. 4 GB, right? My CPU allocation actually is, I'm using 6 core right now, so I have 6 core allocated. I don't know how many cores my computer has, honestly. But yeah, intense fighting in here. I could not join. As you can see, I'm just trying to watch. I could not join this specific rally because if I join, my bubble will pop. As you can see, I have bubble. This is for the first time in the history of Rise of Kingdoms that I've been playing this game. This is the very first time that I actually did a consecutive 24-hour shield. Actually, this is the first time that I've ever used a 24-hour shield in KvK. I've used 8 hours, but never 24. Typically, I would teleport out. This is the first time that I got stuck into the enemy territory, and this is going to be a very memorable KvK. Our opponent, the 64, the 77, 62, 08. I don't know who else am I missing in here. You know, the AIM Alliance, but 64 did a really good job. They got a lot of whales there. I don't know if we fought 74. I think we did fought 74 as well. But it's just absolutely insane. They just blend in, man. They blend in. When you're fighting way too many opponents, it's kind of hard to keep track who is who. If you just see red, you just attack it. If it's not blue, it's gone, right? You kill it. So we've had such a great killer instinct in this KvK. I get caught up a lot too. When I'm streaming, they're targeting me. So that was a lot of fun. It's nice, you know, like I said, this KvK brought us so many contents, and I absolutely love it. With more contents, that means that there's views, and when there's view, there's more people talking about us, right? More people thinking about us, and more haters, right? You know, the more haters we got, the better we are, and the more they'll spread the word for us. So you know, a lot of people saying that, you know, I wasn't reinforcing, but, you know, people don't really see and look deep down the reports. So, you know, I was trying to get there. It's kind of hard to get back. So I wasn't bringing my troops back. I was sending them, but when I try to get back, it's kind of hard because I'll pretty much like die instantly because they're very active. They're watching how we're reinforcing. They're watching the cities, and I was able to manage to sneak through, but at the cost of being attacked as well. This one is a Baba TC at the Turk rally. Baba did an amazing job because he's been like relentlessly fighting, rallying. He's the only one. He is probably one of the. I would say probably one of the only ones in here that still has like a lot of troops. He's got billion power, a lot of troops. That takes a lot of effort to kill off. Really, it takes so much effort to do that. It's not an easy thing, right? It takes so much time. For him to get one of the highest kill points in this KvK is absolutely crazy. Well, I don't know if he has the highest kill point, but he has down the #1 kills in this KvK in terms of ranking. He had gone past Amadaziz. So that's what I'm trying to say. The fighting in here is absolutely insane, and field fighting, we're trying to control. We're kind of drained as well in here, but you know, still a lot of fighters. A lot of farm accounts came in here as well. For what I know, couldn't verify every single one that are farm accounts, but there's a lot of depths in 1412. Honestly, for 1412, to be able to defend against many kingdoms, many alliances, it shows you the quality of the kingdom and how relentless the kingdom is. You're right. if this was a one-on-one battle, one-on-one situation, I think 1412 would have done a much smoother process. You know, definitely one-on-one. I think it would be quick process. I think it will be leading into the favor of 1412. But 1412 leadership have taken such a great risk and such a great bold move. But, you know, what I've noticed, actually not noticed, but what people have told me is that a lot of players in the 1412 leadership, maybe rally leaders, defenders, garrisons, they're getting a lot of messages because a lot of people are seeing the fighting spirit of this kingdom, and I think a lot of them are getting a lot of praises, and it's great. I appreciate that. I'm glad that some of you guys that are watching in here are sending messages to these players because I think they deserve it. They deserve the recognition, especially the officers, especially the leadership in here, and they've done such a great job. The king is Ahmad, all right, but the leader, the boss, is what they say, is Abud, right? And also another thing in here is that Dracania plays a big role for 1412. She is like the Charlotte's Web. Does that even make sense? But she's like the IT, the information system. Right? No, that's IS. What is information technology? But she is basically the center hub. Not sure what 1412 will do if Dracania is not here, right? I think it would crumble some of the communication because she was like one of those players that would hop around in and out of Discord and go around and trying to tie loose ends and try to, for what I know, okay, I'm sure there's other players that are doing this job as well, but for what I know, she plays a major role for the server. So really great thumbs up for Dracania. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel yet, it's totally free to subscribe. Totally free to support us in here. If you're enjoying the content that we have been producing in here, subscribe and click that bell icon for notifications. So when you click that notification, when I publish new videos, it's gonna pop out. You're not gonna miss out. So you're not gonna be the last one, watching the video. So you want to be the first one. Be there first and watch the entire video and smash that like, guys. So another rally in here, Xiang Yu. Okay, the Nasdaq seat is really difficult, right? I think that was a rally from them. I think we were on the defense in that one. I kind of didn't remember. Now here's Samuk AK-47, Pakal, Pakal Herald. A lot of Pakal Herald rallies going on in this KvK. Very interesting what's happening. Like, look at those insane heals. The Zenobia is definitely very unbeatable. It's really hard to beat it. I wouldn't say unbeatable. It's beatable, but it takes a lot of effort to really beat it. And like you can see here, this is one BC. This is from the 1269. They are relentlessly reinforcing. They're really doing a great job. I'm very happy because we got content. It's amazing. This one's on offense. Yeah. So their sheer willpower to defend is absolutely insane. They, our opponents are very, they have a good willpower. They don't just give up. They don't say, we're facing a strong kingdom. Yeah, we probably cannot win, but with numbers they can, and they've got help with their allies as well. So that is something that they took I wouldn't say took advantage, but that's something that they took into a good play of a good role. What they have done, so they did a great job in here. Great defense. I'm not sure who are their defenders, but I'm sure they're gonna get good credits in their server. So yeah, they've got great fighters there. They've got relentless fighters. So the rally keeps on going on in here. This is Samuk AK-47, great rally leader, very active, honestly. And if you guys don't know, he is also new to this server. He came in here the same time we came in. We came in with UAE, came in with the Samuk, came in with Puddle Cakes. So doing a wonderful job onto the rally in here. So that is really nice. Really amazing KvK. I want to know, what is your favorite KvK moment? If you guys have been following our KvK, let us know in the comment section below. And thank you guys for watching, supporting the channel, and I will see you again next time.